An ordinary Japanese girl became the third wife of Indonesia's president. Here's what happened to her. This is the true story of Dewi Sukarno, a Japanese woman who rose from a difficult background in Tokyo to become the third wife of Indonesia's first president. Her journey was filled with love, hardships, and courage. Even when things got bad, she didn't give up. Her life tale is like something from a movie. Dewi Sukarno was born Naoko Nemoto in Tokyo in 1940. Her family had little money. Her father worked as a carpenter, while her mother stayed at home. Life wasn't easy. Dewi's mother was frequently sick, therefore she had to grow up rapidly. She took part-time jobs while attending school to support her family. When Dewi was only 15 years old, her father passed away. Following that, she became the primary support for her entire family. At such a young age, she was obliged to develop strength and responsibility. To support her family, Dewi began working at Copacabana, a popular Tokyo nightclub. This location was well known for its lavish parties, and many wealthy and prominent men frequently came. Dewi stood out because of her attractive appearance and intelligent personality. She also spoke English fluently, which helped her communicate with international guests. At the same time, she studied art and hoped to become a writer one day. She was constantly thinking about how she could improve her life. Dewi's life transformed completely in 1959. She was only 19 years old when she was asked to a tea party. There, she met someone who would change her life forever, Indonesian President Sukarno. Sukarno was already in his late 50s, but he was astounded by Dewi's beauty and confidence. He told her her eyes reminded him of a goddess. They both enjoyed painting, which helped them bond right away. Despite their age and cultural differences, they developed a strong connection. Their friendship gradually became stronger. Sukarno proposed to Dewi, saying he wanted her to be his happiness. Dewi said yes. She married Sukarno for the third time in 1962, at the age of 22. Despite the large age gap and cultural differences, Dewi adapted to her new life. She converted to Islam and started living in the presidential palace. Sukarno included her in numerous public occasions and ensured that she was respected. Some individuals in Japan questioned her decisions, but Dewi remained strong and refused to allow their comments pull her down. However, her personal life became quite unpleasant. In Japan, the media began to pursue her family for tales. Reporters even tracked her sick mother. Sadly, the pressure was too much, and her mother passed away. Just 2 days later, Dewi's younger brother lost his life in a gas accident. These 2 consecutive tragedies broke her heart. During this tough moment, Sukarno stood by her side and provided her support. Then, in 1967, political upheavals in Indonesia altered Dewi's life once more. Sukarno was removed from power in a military coup. Dewi was pregnant at the time and had to leave the country. She originally sought assistance from the Japanese embassy, but they refused to take her in. She had no choice but to flee to France. There, she gave birth to her daughter, Kartika. In France, Dewi started a new chapter. She began meeting superstars such as Ringo Starr and Alain Delon. She rose to the ranks of elite society, where she was recognized for her beauty and grace. People began calling her the Pearl of the Orient. Despite being far away from Indonesia, she never forgot her husband or her history. In 1970, Sukarno's health deteriorated. Dewi and her daughter returned to Indonesia to meet him. Sukarno passed away just 1 day after they arrived. Dewi remained strong and concentrated on parenting her daughter. She had little inheritance, although the Indonesian government did provide her with a little pension. Dewi later went to New York to provide Kartika with a higher education. In 2008, she returned to Japan. She began working as a magazine editor, established a charity, and even started her own YouTube channel. She also competes in beauty contests and owns a jewelry business. She never stopped working and always remained busy. Dewi is 84 years old and still full of energy. She enjoys surfing and jumping. Her daughter Kartika, now 57, is married to a prosperous businessman and heads a foundation that assists Indonesian women and children. Dewi once wrote in her autobiography, "People think I got lucky like Cinderella. But the truth is, I worked 3 times harder." When you have a dream, you find the strength to follow it. Even today, Dewi has not married again. She often posts old photos of Sukarno with sweet messages. Her story shows that with love, strength, and never giving up, anything is possible.